Welcome to this video, everybody. My name is Chavis. This is
Chase.
This is Chase. We're with Chase Holland Racing. We got a YouTube channel. It's a racing YouTube channel. We've been doing this will be our third season, starting in January. January 24th, we're headed to East Bay, Florida. That's going to be our third season of videoing ourselves racing. This is a racing vlog. The purpose of this video right here is to talk to you all. I know a lot of people are starting YouTube channels in our niche, I would say. A lot of racers are starting YouTube. It wouldn't matter if you're a barrel racer on a horse, or if you play golf or football or bowling or whatever you do. This video is to tell you 5 reasons why you should vlog your hobby, I guess, is, you know.
And this is 5 reasons that we came up with, so there's tons of other
Totally
things.
our opinions.
Yep.
Absolutely, totally our opinions. I would like to tell y'all to steer your course, because when we first started, YouTube is a very slow rolling process, and there's a lot of times people maybe not to our face, but they were making fun of us, so to speak, and it was discouraging at times, but we stayed with it with a goal in mind of what we were trying to get X amount of subscribers in X amount of time. You set goals for yourself, push for them. Some of them we reached, some of them we didn't reach. Some goals we went way over, and that was a great thing, but the main thing is stay with what you're doing, be true to yourself, because it's hard to act.
Certainly, yeah.
It's a lot easier just to be yourself all the time than it is to act a certain way, because then you got to keep acting, and that gets hard.
I can promise you, what you see on our channel is there's no acting. This is
Oh,
literally what happens in our lives.
We're a hot mess.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big
So,
time.
and our goal in racing, in our hobby, is he's trying to be a professional racer one day. This has been a way that we recording our process, our progress. So here we go. Number 5. This is 5 reasons why we say you should do a YouTube vlog. Number 5, it's a tuning tool. What I mean by that, when we first started, we used these videos throughout the week to analyze every aspect of this race car. There's a lot of moving parts on this thing. He was new, I'm new. We're trying to read racetracks, and we were able to go back through these videos and analyze every bit of it. And
we were able to take, especially your fast guys, because again, we were really new to it, and we were able to watch what they were doing compared to what we were doing, and look at what their cars were doing compared to what our cars were doing. And that helped me with being able to express what we needed, because sometimes it's hard to communicate what exactly is going on or what needs to happen.
Yes, and we found missed calls, and what I mean by that, I'm not talking about at the racetrack. I'm talking about we missed on things, and we thought we didn't, and we went back and looked at the videos and was like, we should have done this, and we did that. Make notes of it for future reference, because we travel to different tracks. Dirt track racing, tracks change, conditions change, the weather changes everything, so you have to keep up with things like that. So we're able to go back and look at old videos of where we went somewhere, and it helps us, and I think it would help you all as well. Number 4, we think that it positively promotes dirt track racing. Dirt track racing is something that we're very passionate about. I raced when I was young. My dad raced when he was younger. You know, his great uncle raced when he was younger. So it goes on through generations, as y'all know. We never intend to bring negativity towards our sport. We love it. Now, we are truthful about things, and that sometimes can relate to certain tracks and owners that we're being negative towards them. We're just being truthful.
Just being honest.
You know, and sometimes even with us, this opens us up to a lot of comments and things. We get criticized quite a bit. We get picked up a lot, but we also get criticized. And sometimes that's really hard to swallow, but we sit and look at each other and go, you know what? As mad as that makes us, they're right. They got a point, you know, we did this or we didn't do that. And it's helped us. You know, you got to take the constructive criticism with a grain of salt and push on to be better. And that goes for anything in life. But definitely, I feel like what we do and what others do and what you may do if you're watching this and thinking about doing a YouTube, I think that all of us together can be a very positive mark on dirt track racing. So our videos have probably created some rivalries.
Oh, I can name
Fans are very loyal to their drivers. We have fans that are loyal to us. Our competitors have fans that are loyal to them, and it creates a rivalry. As long as it's respectful and we try to keep it that way, others seem to try to keep it that way, it's a good thing for the sport. It helps the sport grow, and therefore, it's our number 4 reason why we believe that a YouTube vlog is good for dirt track racing. Number 3, I like this one. I was torn about this one because I shuffled them around. Number 3, meeting and reaching fans across the country who we wouldn't have reached.
Number 3 is probably hands down my favorite part of the whole deal. Just being able to go out and go to different places that I would not have been able to if it hadn't have been for the opportunities that have shown through YouTube. We've been able to go clear across the country and meet people that we never would have met.
Right. And they know who we are when we arrive, and that never would have happened without a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So that in itself has been amazing for us. We love meeting new people. We went to different racetracks across the country that we had no clue that was there. People invited us to come, and we put it on a schedule. We might go, and next thing you know, that's on our permanent schedule now. You know,
Right.
A lot of great traveling, a lot of meeting great people, and that has been really, really good. Along with that, we've been able to bring people from across the country back home to us. Whether it's them watching our videos, watching on some of the pay-per-view channels to watch us race, and as well as a lot of people have taken vacations to come down here to South Mississippi to watch us race at our home track. And
that blows me away.
Yeah, I mean,
there's like nothing.
There's been so many nights that we were going just to one of our local tracks, and we're getting messages, hey, are y'all going so-and-so? Well, yeah, we're going to be there. Well, we're coming. We're from Wisconsin, or we're from Georgia. You know, just all over the place. And man, that's amazing to me. And Texas, you know, people's coming, Louisiana, Alabama, they're coming from everywhere. And it's good for racing. It's good for the sport. And that's been a really great thing, meeting all these people. So the number 2 reason on my list, and I think that's your favorite, mainly because of your age. And don't get me wrong, it's way up there for me. It's number 2. That is money, sponsors, and opportunities.
You know, that works hand in hand with number 3, because without going out to other areas and reaching a different group of people, you're not going to be able to reach certain sponsors, potential sponsors, product sponsors, cash sponsors, you know, people like that. We went to Bristol and picked up one of the biggest sponsors that we have today.
Absolutely,
you know?
a national sponsor. We picked up Weir's Machine and Racing Products. That was an amazing time at Bristol. That was a very exciting time for us to pick up a sponsor on that level, and it's been a really great thing for our racing program. And without the YouTube and without us vlogging and growing and sticking with the course right there, we never would have reached a level to where Weir's
Certainly.
picked us up, and that's been a really great thing.
But back to the money side on YouTube and other social media sites. YouTube, to get monetized and actually start making money on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need at least 4,000 watch hours. Then there's a long process that you go through of setting up an account, a Google AdSense account and stuff like that. And once you do that, then as long as you meet the monthly threshold of $100, a minimum of $100, YouTube will send you a check either in the mail or straight to your account. And that's something that is really, really neat, because as you watch your channel grow, you also watch your money grow. And we can't, you know, it's hard for me to get into what I make as opposed to what another YouTuber makes, because it's all based off of who watches your video, whether you have majority of men watching your video, or if you have a majority of women, or if you've got a mixture, whether it's teenagers or elderly people. You know, it's all based off of what kind of audience you have, determines the value of what you're worth.
Right.
So, you know,
As advertisers, from what we can tell, like a channel that is family friendly. I mean, that's an absolute must, is what, for us anyway. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your channel, and you can go in whatever direction you want to go. We have chosen to keep it family friendly because, you know, I have other kids besides Chase that are younger, and I want them to be able to watch our videos at any point in their life, and you know, it be respectful for them to watch, and that's our mission. And you know, it's been a really great thing. So along the lines of the money and the sponsors, what we have gotten, we've picked up sponsors, not just the big, you know, the one that, you know, national level, but we've also picked up people from across the country that are advertising their business through us, and these people have become family to us. And I mean, that to me, if you'd asked me 2 years ago, you know, if that could even happen, I'd have said, how would that happen?
Right.
Well, you know, one of our main ones, Eddie Smith with West Trucking. We met Mr. Eddie. He watched our videos, reached out to me in Messenger, made small talk, and said, hey, I'd like to meet you guys and see if I can do something for you and help you out. We met with Eddie, instantly hit it off with him, really great guy. And man, he's family now.
Yeah.
Eddie, I say all the time, I absolutely love Eddie, his whole family, all his friends. They're just great people. And that's just one example. There's many more. You know, there's Ted and Shannon, and there's Aaron and Ashley, and there's just people, you know, that are just coming on board. I could go on and on, but that has been a true blessing to us.
And circling back around to that, that's another question that we get often. How do you get sponsors? How do you do this? How do you do that? Man, YouTube's a really big way to appeal to a potential sponsor, because you can send an email or write a letter telling somebody what all you've accomplished, what all you've done, who you are, what you're about. But until somebody truly sees, you know, like if they go and watch a video of you doing this and then your letter says something different, then it's kind of a mixed emotion. But, you know, the YouTube helps out with when they see your videos, you know, they may realize, hey, they appeal to the audience that I'm trying to reach.
They get a sense of what you're about through your videos. So just be true to who you are, and see where it falls out for you. It's worked out great for us. We've met a lot of great people and picked up sponsorships that have allowed us to travel the country, and we have some big traveling in the future here planned. You know, I'm gonna dabble on what Chase talked about, because this was probably one of the biggest reasons right here, but it's not the number one for me. But the ways in which we make money through YouTube, we sell merch, we sell shirts and hats and hoodies and stickers and
stuff.
You know, die-cast cars, you know, everything. It's a money generator to keep our racing going, and we have product sponsors, you know, which is like we talked about, Weir's Machine, and we have several others that donate parts and things to keep us going. And we have the money sponsors, as in Mr. Eddie Smith and several others that
not to mention just your fans that watch your videos. I've had countless people that have reached out to me that just watch my videos, just, you know, not picking or anything, just an average person reaches out to me and is like, hey, look, I want to pay for this. Hey, look, let me buy you a drum of fuel. Let me buy you this. Let me buy y'all's pit passes. Let's do this. You know, the people that are watching your videos are going to take care of you as well. So, I mean, there's several sources coming in.
No doubt. Now, to be fair about that, that didn't just instantly happen. That comes with growth. I mean, maybe you will just instantly get a hold to somebody like that, but that has, we've seen that escalate as we've improved. We've seen our sponsorships improve and things. So don't get discouraged. That's my point. Keep doing what you're doing. You can reach out to us. We'll give advice. We're not, you know, we're no experts by any means.
I'm still learning it.
But we have given advice to anybody that's reached out to us, you know. We'll try to get back with you in a timely manner, and if we can help you with something that, you know, if you really are hung on something or confused and we can help you, we will. So I think that's it on that. So the number one reason, I'm sure people are thinking, I mean, you hit everything. What would possibly be number one for me at 45 years old? None of us are promised tomorrow. It's the memories. It's the memories. Man, I sat and watched during the off season. I watched this last season and things that, you know, it's like it was such a fast-paced season that we were looking at next week, that I forgot. Just quick as we were moving, I just forgot. And I went back through our videos and I'm like, wow, the memories. Look, seeing, you know, we travel as a family. If you watch our videos, if you hadn't ever watched them, I hope that you'll go and subscribe to Chase Holland Racing.
Start with Bristol, then look for Cedar Lake and Deer Creek's the three main ones that if you haven't watched our videos, those three are a really great representation of what he's talking about.
Absolutely. And it's just looking back at all those memories, man. It's capturing us traveling as a family. It's like a road trip vacation every time we go to the races, and we're meeting great people, and it's just the memories of all that it's capturing. And I'm speaking to you, if you are starting a YouTube channel, even if you're discouraged because you only have so many subscribers or only so many people are watching, keep the mindset, if nothing else, you're doing this for you, for your memories, for your family, for your future generations. And go at it like that, and that'll help you stay the course, and before you know it, you may be on top, you know, getting some major sponsorships coming in that you almost gave up on. So I would encourage anybody to do some sort of vlogging. You don't have to have professional equipment and all that. I do it off of an iPhone. Yeah. It's an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I do all of mine. Chase likes to use a GoPro, but most of the videos of him out on the track racing are done off of this iPhone that we're recording on right now. I don't have any service hooked to it. It's just a standard iPhone. If y'all have any questions or comments or anything, leave them in this video down below. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you for watching this. Again, I mean, that's the prime example right here. Without you watching right now, I wouldn't be able to be where I am today. But if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You won't want to miss our 2022 season. And if you haven't already, go and check out our past 2021 season. There's a lot of stuff that we got into, a lot of, the whole video is a blooper, really. So there's plenty of stuff that we have done that we may not be proud of, or maybe we are super proud of, you know, that's for you to decide. But anyways, y'all like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. We're gonna be getting this thing ready to go to East Bay.
Thank y'all for watching. Later.